Trojan Philly, what's up, man? USCJ here. It's the top of the morning. Listen, I hope everybody is getting ready to get up, get out, and make some things happen this morning. Listen, now is the time, and the time is now. We've been waiting on this all summer long, all spring long, and it looked like this thing really just dragged out all summer long, man. And look, it's straight up go time. It's on and popping. It's on and cracking. We got an opportunity to really just go ahead and build on something special beginning this weekend. USC takes on San Jose State, a team that went 7-5 last year, went to a bowl game. They do have some experienced players coming back, particularly the guys that are coming back that are really experienced, are those safeties, two safeties that are coming back. We want to take a look at those. I want to review some of the players, not all of them, but just a couple guys that are returning that I think could be key factors for San Jose State. Do I think they pose a huge problem for us? Absolutely not. But I think it is good competition to start the season off in week 0. A team like San Jose State, they do have athletes on their team. And look, so man, this is a new beginning. USC, Lincoln Riley, you guys already know, 11-3 last year, a couple of games away, Pac-12 championship game away from making it to the playoffs. They are returning a lot of production. They're returning a lot of players. And look, you couple that with some of the transfer portal players that USC that's brought in, and we'll go through. Well, I'll just name a couple of them, like a Bear Alexander from Georgia, Keon Barnes from Arizona, Anthony Lucas comes from Texas A&M, Mason Cobb comes from Oklahoma State, Christian Roland Wallace comes from Arizona. USC got Jack Sullivan, came from Purdue. So USC has got quite a few guys through the transfer portal, high caliber guys, high production guys that have experience, guys that can really add to this team. And you couple that with some of the guys that we have already that's on this current roster, guys that's been here for a while, couple that with the freshman class. USC is ready to make a run for the playoffs. Let's take a look real quick at San Jose. Let's see exactly who San Jose is and see exactly if any problems that they might pose. Let's go. First guy we're going to look at from San Jose State, it's going to be Chase Williams. Chase Williams, you guys know we're very familiar with Chase Williams. He was with USC 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021. Transferred over to San Jose State. I believe he got that extra COVID year back. When he was with USC in 2021, he had 48 tackles, 48 total tackles, 31 solo, 17 assists, 1 sack, and he was pretty productive, man. Coming into this year, last year, Chase had, and I love Chase, man. He was one of my favorite players when he came to USC as a safety. I remember how physical he was. I'm telling you, I think Chase is a big time player. He's an NFL caliber player. And he ended up transferring over once Lincoln Riley came in. He's standing at 6'1", 199, and he is one of the impact players. And as I stated, in 2022, he had a total of 41 tackles, 24 solo. He had 17 assists, and then he had 2 INTs. We'll take a look at one of his INTs. It was a big-time play against Auburn. We're not going to look at all these guys that I want to summarize real quick, but I just do want you to take a look at Chase, because I believe the safety position is one of the strong positions for San Jose State. Those guys are two powerful impact, elusive safeties that's coming in to San Jose State. And we'll just see here, Chase. This is him right here making a big-time pick. You see here, I kind of had it cut off, but this was against Auburn, man. The quarterback threw it, and he actually dived over there and got that play, man. It was a big-time play for Chase. All right, the next guy is going to be Trey Jenkins. He's the other safety. These are the two guys that I'm referring to as far as being the 1-2 punch for the safety group. Trey Jenkins stands at 6'1", 219 pounds. And look, he was a 3-star when he came out. He's from Stockton, California. Last year, he had a great year as well. Actually had a better year, more productive year than Chase. He had 60 total tackles, 43 solo, 17 assists, 2 sacks, and then 1 forced fumble. So those two guys are very high energy guys that's going to add to that defense. And so those are the two guys I wanted to highlight. I think I want one more guy by the name of Michael Dansby. We'll take a look at him as well as far as that secondary is concerned. All right, so this is cornerback Michael Dansby, and he's standing at 5'11", 175. from Oakland, California, and he had a productive year last year as well, 2022. He had 16 total tackles, 8 solo, 8 assists, and 2 INTs for 3 yards. He had a few return yards on that INT, but this guy's a high productive guy as well. And as I stated, these guys, they did go 7-5 last year. So, they got some guys returning. They're not going to come down by any means and lay down. They're not going to lay down at all. So, look, man, we're going to take a look at some guys from the offensive side of the ball real quick. So, this is Chavin Cordero right here. And as you see, he can sling that ball, man. And this was just a little practice highlights that they had. But Cordero, standing at 6'1", 187 pounds, from Hawaii. And he's a senior now. This guy has a lot of experience. He's coming back. Has been playing ever since he's been there. His freshman year, he came in 2018, went 30 for 49, 384 yards, and then it just kind of skyrocketed from there. Cordero had the following year, 2019, went 69 for 120, 970 yards, and then 2020, 195 for 313, and then he passed for 2,083 yards. And then he followed that up with 2022, 95 for 353, 2,793 yards. So you're talking about a guy that's productive. And then last year, he really exploded. Went 259 for 426, completion percentage of 60.8. He also threw for over 3,000 yards last year, which was one of the top in the country, 3,250 yards. His long was an 82-yard long bomb, 23 TDs, 6 INTs on last year. So you're talking about a guy that's going to come and sling it. This is not a guy that's going to, that's going to come and just try to be a game manager. This guy Cordero is going to absolutely come and sling it. So I think USC, the DBs are going to get some good work. Have to stay on their P's and Q's. As it relates to this quarterback, because he's not coming to lay down at all. In fact, this is a guy by the name of Big Game Boomer, top 50 cornerbacks entering the 2023 season. Of course, you see him have, this is a guy, he always puts up different top quarterbacks, top running backs, different categories, but you see him, Caleb Williams, Drake May, Michael Penix. But if you scroll over here to the left, you'll see at number 30, Chavin Cordero is, he's San Jose State, number 30. So he is I guess you could consider a top 30 quarterback. So he is a quarterback that has decent production. I think somebody that USC has to watch and be careful with. Make sure they stay assignment driven. We don't take no opponent for granted. This is a new season. We want to kick this thing off right. So next guy we're going to talk about is going to be Kyrie Robinson. He is a running back for San Jose State, and he's standing at 5'7", 189 pounds. I believe he went to De La Salle, same school as Maurice Jones-Drew. Could be mistaken on that, but I think he did. On the season, 2022, he had 157 carries, 752 yards for 10 TDs, which was an average of 4.8. And so he was pretty productive. And he's had a pretty productive career. He is a senior as well coming in. So it looks like he waited his turn, because in 2019, he really didn't have a whole lot. But you see it kind of spiked up his yardage wise in 2020, 2021, and then 2022, he just went real crazy. So look, man, this is the offense, a preview of some of the guys on the offense. And I got one more guy we'll take a look at, an offensive lineman. There is an experienced offensive lineman, Jamie Navarro, that's coming back as well. And this is going to be the biggest, most experienced offensive lineman right here. His name is Jamie Navarro. From Temecula, California, 6'3", 297, 6'3", 297. He's a senior, very experienced as well. And I think he's had, 43 starts. Actually, it's 43 games played, 32 starts. So this guy has a lot of experience. He was on that team that came and played USC in 2021. All these guys played USC in 2021, except Chase. So let's take a look at the total offense real quick. So last year they were kind of, as I stated, 7-5. They gave up 339.9 on average on the game last year, in each game last year, on average. And they average about 368.3 yards per game. So they were kind of all over the place, man. But like I said, they did go 7-5, went to a bowl game, very competitive in each game. So this is San Jose State. So that is San Jose State. Look, man, is it go time or is it go time? Is it on and popping? Is it on and popping? Look, you guys hit me in the comment section. You guys tell me what you think. And look, just to give you guys a special note, I will be going live on Friday. Friday at 4 p.m. I will be going live with John Walker, Tim Prangley, and LBC Trojan. You guys know Tim Prangley and LBC Trojan. Both of those guys do a show live every Sunday night on the Voice of College Football. So I will be going live with those guys. Me and Jaywalk will be teaming up with them, and we'll have one simultaneously live show, and we will just kind of discuss USC football, the state of USC football, all things USC football, and what are the expectations that we all think and that all of us have for USC football, man. So look, man, hit me in the comment section. What are your thoughts on San Jose State? Some of the players, man, that they have. Hit me later on. Listen, until later on, everybody stay blessed. Fight on, fight on, fight on.